Yay for my third video tonight. I might be becoming addicted to this, but I love the feeling of maybe someone out there will hear my words and my poetry and I finally get to share it with the world, not just the pages of my notebook. So today I have been addicted to writing poetry. I constantly have all these ideas popping into my head, because the universe is my muse now. There's no end to the subjects. And so I was supposed to be in class, Spanish class, taking some notes. And I was supposed to be in English class, taking some notes over the lovely book, The Coquette. So fun. But instead, my mind was on poetry. So I feel like I want to share a few of my poems. So this one, Spanish class today, we were talking about what does it mean to be Hispanic? Is it about language? Is it about ethnicity? Is it about culture? And all of the people we label as Hispanics come from all these different countries: Argentina, Bolivia, Colombia, Mexico, just El Salvador, so many different places, and they're all different people. But we group them into one group, Hispanics. And so, what does that mean? And I wrote a few poems about that because that meant home to me. That hit home to me. I lived in Argentina for 3 months with a host family, and I fell in love with it. I love their culture and the language and everyone down there, and feel like Argentina is a second home to me. So it struck home, and so these poems kind of mean a lot to me. They're not about gender. I know it's kind of this channel, but it's still about me, and I guess my gender is all of me. So, yes. Soft is, what does our skin say about our labels? What do our labels say to others? What do others do to have an identity? When we trap them with words, is there a barrier above this earth dictating which single word defines your life? Am I a hypocrite for using these words to speak my soul? So, it's confusing of all these labels and words, and even the labels, this extends to gender too. And transgender and queer and genderless and agender and F to M, assigned female, all these words mean different things to different people. And yet, labels are so important because they're the first way to help people to understand. So, it's a very difficult subject, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of discussion about it. There needs to be, because this needs to be an open community full of communication with each other, so none of us are alone in the struggle, so we can all branch out and help each other learn words we need to say. And so enough for my little, justice warrior chat, but I'm proud to be a justice warrior. So this is another poem from Spanish class written on the article we were supposed to be reading. People are ping pong balls. Wait, before I start this, actually, I'm going to read the quote this is inspired from. Latino millennials are much more than what we make of them. They are a versatile bunch. They ping pong between cultures, languages, interests, and behaviors. And so now, the poem. People are ping pong balls, bouncing from idea to idea, identity to identity. Hope to hope and dream to dream, and sometimes the people bounce off the table and fall, maybe into a dark corner, alone, filled with spider webs and unwanted stares, and not a way to live. But maybe they bounce to a better place where they don't have to bounce but can simply be. And I guess I feel like maybe in my Spanish class I can relate more to this issue than some of the people can, because I am trying to ping pong between genders, between identities, between how I transition, and I'm hoping I don't bounce off into that dark place. I'm hoping I get to bounce into a loving support group, and maybe I'll find that on YouTube. Please, guys, I want to talk to people. I don't mean to sound creepy or pushy, I just think it's really important for us to be able to bond together so none of us are alone. And so, after Spanish class, I get to go to an English class all about American literature. And at the beginning of it, my mind was racing, and so I just had to write a poem. And so I wrote in this nice dark blue ink, and I love it. My hand itches. Not to flow the notes as is normal for me at 10:20 in class. My hand wants to break free from being told what to write, what to speak, where to be, how to grasp the penis, how to be in jail of what confines me. My hand wants to speak from my soul, my soul, my soul, my words, my hand, my pen, my words, my power. And poetry has become incredibly powerful to me. And I think it's going to be better medicine than any dose of Prozac or clonazepam or citalopram or whatever the next med is. It'll help way more than that, because poetry is you saying what you need to say. It's your soul freeing itself from its burdens, and is so beautiful and something to always remember. The last poem was a really short one. I just doodled while we were thinking about photos from about the 1700s. My professor actually mentioned Tumblr and how there's a blog dedicated to 17th century children paintings, because apparently they're really creepy looking or something. But so we started talking about pictures and how that's how we see the people now. That's our only picture of them. And so I was in a poetry mood, so I connected that to poems. Are poems pictures too? Do my words show my face? Do my poems tell you who I am? Can you see me? And so I think they do. I think my poems are opening up to you who I am, and I know you're strangers. Some of you may be creeps. I hope not. I think you're all beautiful people just struggling to find who you want to be. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe you already are who you want to be, and congratulations. So I think we're all just going to work through this together. I know I keep talking about community, but I think that's the most important thing we can do. So I'm probably going to post another video in like 5 minutes. I might change my bow tie even, so keep tuned for that. I know you're all so excited, all of my like 0 viewers so far. But thank you for watching, and again, I'll see you later. So, ciao.